Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we got Hassan and the modern audience declare war on Vtubers. But here, hey, of course, you know, Hassan needs to be the center of attention no matter what. He always has something to share, even though he's the biggest hypocrite on the internet. And such a fucking loser, if we're being honest. But let's get into it.
So you guys want to know what's really funny? In this clip, Hassan is really mad at Nux. That's funny. Okay, but what's funnier is apparently if you type Nuxanor, maybe also Nux, maybe Nux, I don't know, but definitely Nuxanor at the very least.
Fact that he had to actively go ahead and go into his own moderator settings and put in the term Nuxanor is pretty fucking sad and pathetic, regardless of whether you like the guy or not. Like, this is so fucking sad, dude. Like, holy shit. Like, what a pathetic individual Hassan is, dude. Like, it's so much easier to just let someone comment the fucking name or bring them up and just ignore it. Because all you're doing here is drawing attention to it, and you know more and more people are going to do it. But please, go on.
Chat of Hassan over on Twitch. As we can see, he seems to be responding to this message he got on Twitch that says, "So I have to try. Nuxanor said if anyone says his name in your chat, they would be banned. So let's try it." Right above that, AutoMod says,
yeah, that's sad.
Held a message for using channel block terms.
That's so sad.
Moderators. Nuxanor, a blocked term, huh?
You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed of getting to be openly getting directives from a king.
Coming from the virtue signaling fake ass wannabe socialist with a custom LED sign. Like, what? I'm sorry, what? Also, aren't you the exact same guy who's actively like supporting and promoting terrorism and terrorist groups? Well, why are you like, why are you trying to act like you have some moral high ground when you don't? You genuinely don't. You're genuinely scum of the earth, Hassan. Like, holy fuck. Like, recording this fucking video 4 times and having to listen to Hassan's stupid fucking take and reread that shit is reread every fucking retarded ass article that these individuals put out is just frying my brain, and it's making me lose my fucking mind.
Anime VTuber that every other VTuber hates because he's a
I don't hate him. I just don't care for him.
Genocide enjoying loser.
Enjoying lolly, there's nothing wrong with that because lolly are petite women, you know, short stacks, short queens. Like, why? What? Secondly, like, I knew someone from high school into college who is an actual IRL lolly. She is no taller than like she's literally like a short petite woman. And it's so funny people saying all this stupid shit about lollies, yet I know I've met like it's so stupid. It's so stupid because you're just straight up disregarding an entire group of women. Like, holy shit. There are also women who are short stacks, but they got them big ass natural titties. Those are oppai lollies. And it's so stupid that you sit here and you try to pretend that just because something is lolly, it equates to CP, which honestly just tells me that you need to have your head looked at if you correlate a term that literally translates to cute and petite as CP. But anyway, I digress. What more do you expect from someone like Hassan, who literally cried? Not actually like shedding tears cry, but literally bitched and moaned on the internet on stream about him potentially going to jail. Like, what a loser.
Like, every time you come in here, you're basically saying, "Hey man, I'm here on behalf of a pet."
Okay, anyway, so it's like basically accuse Nux of being a chomo, but it doesn't put it like that.
Stupid.
Use the full, like, you know, P word and everything. But for the record, I think Nux is pretty funny, and he's always been really nice to me, so I don't know what this guy's talking about. Like, everyone hates him. Like, no, not really. And then he actually talks about Kirsha
There's another VTuber being a white supremacist that made headlines. Yeah.
Oh no, not
The
Kirsche.
only reason why I saw it is because apparently loser ass VTuber got banned.
I find it funny how you're calling someone a loser when you're dressed like the whiniest character in all of anime history. Deku. You have the little green tracksuit and everything. And you're calling Kirsche a loser. That's fucking hilarious. Sit there with your fucking nerd glasses and your Deku tracksuit, your little Adidas tracksuit. Really? And you're gonna call someone else a loser? Bruh.
Immediately they were hitting the Hassan loves terrorism and he's not banned, so why can't I say that it was good that George Floyd got killed or some shit? And it's like, I don't know, maybe because you're a fucking gross little freak.
So, oh my god, dude. This dude's such a hypocrite, and it's so funny, and it's so, like, he is scum of the earth trash, dude. Like, what a fucking loser. Literally, what a loser.
I love the like 5 seconds of silence, and
It's
then
'cause he has
laughing
nothing.
at what he says. But you know what's really crazy? Hassan says he's kind of familiar with the Kirsche stuff, the articles, the headlines, whatever.
Clearly not.
And one of the journalists who went after Kirsche got exposed by people on the internet for advocating for the essay of women and also admitting that they even have chomo tendencies.
Don't downplay what they said, Hero. Hey, don't downplay it. She fucking said that women deserve to be in breeding camps for transsexual people. And that's all the only purpose women serve. That is fucking wild. Like, that is wild. That is more than just the essay of women. That is straight up fucking deranged thinking right there. Like, holy shit.
If you're not familiar with the Kirsche stuff, by the way, Kirsche is a VTuber who has recently been on the receiving end of a massive harassment campaign and cancellation attempt.
I stand with Foxu.
Journalists and modern audience types. One of these journalists over at Vice made a big hit piece against Kirsche that was,
It was a
terrible
shit
it amounted to
piece.
nothing. And as mentioned, people actually dug into this journalist and saw the terrible things that they had actually said.
I've had some trash takes in some videos, and even I'm like, bruh, this, like, that fucking article was so stupid and riddled with so many inaccuracies. It was fucking wild.
That were on the internet. And so Kirsche responded, and that article was eventually deleted, seemingly by higher-ups at Vice, but not just that one, because the managing editor of that person also put out an article going after Kirsche, and for some reason, Leaflet, which is something I talked about.
So stupid.
Short, that article was
Leaflet, who was nominated as least racist YouTuber and won the least racist YouTuber or VTuber award. That Leaflet, yeah. That Leaflet.
ended up getting deleted.
So
wait,
stupid.
there's more. These people are so desperate that some random WordPress blog journalist actually made an article a few days ago going after Kirsche.
Of course.
Like, associate her with literal far-right Nazi groups. And brought up
That's
myself.
wild.
Once again, also Leaflet, but also Mama Oko and Rev Says Des. Check out this section where they say, "This is the most common on the outer layers of the radicalization onion, as Innuendo Studios."
Oh, this is such a stupid take.
Leaflet, Mama Oko, Hirohei, Rev Says Des.
Hirohei doesn't stream.
By saying any of
That's how you know this is a stupid take and this is riddled with inaccuracies. Streamers. Hirohei. Hirohei isn't a streamer. He doesn't stream. Like, what? And others. I will be proudly taking that and others. But still, like, this is stupid.
Aren't what they actually wanted, even though the claim is facetious. Streamers who sit in a deeper layer may have edgier, more openly hateful content.
I don't mind. I'll say it. Harass these fucking people. Obviously not these fucking people listed here. Like, you guys know what I mean? These fucking idiot journalists. Like, I'm not sorry, actually. These people deserve to be harassed. Not the streamers, but these journalists that just put out these slanderous shit takes. They deserve to be harassed. They deserve to be bullied, and they deserve to not have a fucking platform, because all of this is just straight up misinformation and just outright slander, which is illegal. Which makes sense why Kirsche would pursue fucking legal action. which
while
Rev
still
we'll talk
taking
about in a
the
bit.
defense of calling it quote unquote jokes.
Oh, I'm not
Hero, hey,
joking.
that guy's so edgy. He calls people weirdo Twitter cops.
Yeah.
And says like people are acting lame when they are, or acting pathetic when they are. Isn't that so edgy, guys? That's so crazy.
Oh, so edgy.
Far right.
So edgy. So edgy. I couldn't imagine being as edgy as him, bro. I don't think I'll ever be able to get there. All I do is stoop to people calling people retarded. I don't think I'll ever be as edgy as Hero Hey, honestly. I believe I've called some people faggots too, but you know, I don't think I'll ever be as edgy as Hero Hey. I look up to Hero Hey. I hope to one day, I yearn to be as edgy as Hero Hey one day. I'll say that, chat. I hope that one day I'm in one of these Vice articles and they call me as edgy as Hero Hey.
Whatever.
It'd be great. Or to be called as racist as Leaflet. That would be dope. Or as a white supremacist, even though I'm double minority mixed race. Yeah, I'm a white supremacist. Oh my god, I can't. I love seeing that one. I love seeing that one. You as a white man obviously don't get it. It gets to the part of my video where I state that I'm not white. I'm minority mixed with no white in me, other than the conquistador blood of the Spaniards. But we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. But yeah, it's like, and then they're like, oh, I can't call you a white supremacist because you're not white. And their argument just diffuses.
And you got to see this right before that paragraph is this one that says, the use of fans to engage in harassment and death threats is an established tactic of alt-right pundits.
I don't think any VTuber is actively telling anyone to send death threats or dox people. I think we all agree that sending death threats and these types of harassments is very fucking cringe. But you know what isn't harassment? Pointing out your hypocrisy and your stupidity. That's not harassment. Ooh, excuse me. That's just y'all like being little snowflakes, not being able to handle the truth, living in your own little bubble. But it's not harassment. Death threats and doxing and that type of shit, yeah, that's harassment, and that's pretty fucking cringe in my opinion. If you do that shit, that's, like I said, pretty fucking cringe. But like pointing out that you're just a dumbass with a dumbass take and a dumbass article is not harassment. It's just an observation. Sorry, not sorry.
Leaders by publicly saying they oppose harassment, but doing nothing to disavow. They can remain legally above any actions the groups they lead commit. This approach is known as stochastic terrorism.
If you know me and if you've been around since I started putting videos up, you know my stance is y'all can say whatever you want in my comments. I won't moderate it. YouTube will. YouTube will do its thing. I don't care. But at the same time, if you say some stupid shit, it'll be there for everyone else to see. So I'd recommend not saying some stupid shit in my comments. You'll see what I mean at the end of this video.
As mentioned, it goes into the paragraph that we read right before that, where they mention Kirsha, Leaflet, Mama Oko, myself, and Rev Says Des. In other words, like trying to link us to like stochastic terrorism. And it's like, bro, all they really did was make themselves look.
This is such a funny image. I love this fucking venti.
Like a complete nutcase. Also in that article, they're mad at Kirsha for threatening legal action against Vice, saying that's like something that a Nazi would do.
Legal, yeah. Oh, only a Nazi would threaten to sue us because we slandered them. Only a Nazi would threaten to sue us because we're actively trying to ruin your reputation and paint you in a bad way and put words in your mouth, even though these are things you've never stated before in your life. Only a Nazi would stoop so low to defend themselves against our targeted harassment. Oh, but disregard what we said earlier about targeted harassment and death threats, because obviously it's holier than thou and rules for thee, but not for me. That's Vice. That's Vice in a nutshell.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I feel bad for that person. Like, I don't think they're doing okay. I think they're like, kind of.
Your A's model looked so sad when he looked out.
The desperation continues as back over on Twitter, people who have stood up for Kirsha are getting messages from other people that are essentially trying to intimidate them into disavowing Kirsha and other terminally online brain rot stuff like that. For example, we have this tweet that says, This was sent to me while I was streaming, and it really hurts me because it's from someone I thought to be my friend. I know who I am, I know my values, and I stand for what I've said.
Oh, let's go hashtag I stand with Foxu. But this is cringe, dude. This entire fucking thing is cringe, dog.
I won't let anyone silence me. Hashtag I stand with Foxu. So we can see the VTuber made that tweet. Akatsuki says, Twitch allows terrorist propaganda being streamed daily on their platform, but bans someone for no reason other than a mass report scam. Amazon needs to get rid of the CEO and the entire moderation team ASAP before they destroy the platform.
Nothing Lumi said here is wrong. Everything Lumi said here is 100% true. Twitch allows active terrorist propaganda pushed by Hassan Piker, but they'll ban VTubers for doing something stupid that isn't even against TOS. Like what? Like, you have people literally breaking TOS, attacking a protected group of people, aka veterans. You know what streamer I'm talking about, and nothing happens to them, which is wild. And I know someone's gonna be like, but they did get banned eventually. Yeah, they got banned because they were doing a race tier list. Like, what? That's still fucking pretty bad. Both are bad, but they shouldn't have been banned at the second offense. They should have been banned on the very first offense, is what I'm saying. The only reason they let it slide is because you already know why.
This referencing, I believe, Kirsha's 24-hour ban. And then, as mentioned, they got this DM that says, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry, I'm just going to say Akatsuki again. Akatsuki, please
say Lumi.
Understand this. Kirsha is very dangerous. It's not just a random ban. Please tell me you don't support them. For the record, all evidence would point to the ban once again only being a mere 24 hours and for reading like NSFW on stream. Not because she's very dangerous, but yeah, the full context is I think she was reading like a fan fiction. That particular journalist I mentioned a moment ago was going after her.
She read fan fiction that wasn't even about her. It was from that psychotic fucking journalist, and it was only a 24-hour ban, and this individual is acting like they fucking said some notorious Kanye level shit and got like a 1 monther. Like, what? Oh my god, the delusion, dude, the delusion. Like, I know I'm a little delulu sometimes, but holy shit, this is wild.
Her had made, and that's why she got like a 24-hour tent.
Like, just don't interact with them.
Kirsha is everything that means narcy behavior. They are stupid as heck and are against every black person out there. They're saying,
from the one clip I've seen of Kirsha, she has a thick Jersey accent. That is by far the saying dirty stuff against George Floyd, for example. Yeah, George Floyd, that's your great example. The dude who, didn't he stab a woman and that's why the cops got involved? Like, is it bad that he died? Yes, but like, is he a saint? No, he's far from anything but a saint. Like, what? In no way, that dude was nowhere near close to being a saint for y'all to be like, George Floyd. Like, no. The dude was a bad person. The dude was a shitty person. Don't fucking sit here and just say that they're a hero because they died due to the hands of the police being ignorant and stupid. Like, no. Like, this is literally just a police bad fucking take. And it's the dumbest.
Saying very dirty stuff against George Floyd, for example. Don't tell me you support Nazis. Okay, since I was going through your Twitter, I decided to block you. Hopefully you see the capital problematic with those people someday. Goodbye. What does ban and block even mean? This person's like having some headcanon power trip. Like, you didn't ban them, you just blocked them. This person would love to apparently have the power to just like ban people from something, whatever the case may be. That's what it sounds like to me, at least. And of course, there's no evidence of this other stuff too. Like, oh, Kirsha hates every black person, is a literal Nazi. Interestingly enough, one of the top responses here reads, I already know this person is because they did the same thing to me. For real? Did they try to force you to unfollow a VTuber they didn't like? Yep, I don't
Oh my god, dude. Like, this is cringe as shit. The fact that they're actively doing this is fucking cringe. I don't have that much of a following on Twitter. I don't really use Twitter all that much. I'll go in there when I'm like on the shitter and bored. Just like how I'll scroll through iFunny when I'm on the shitter and bored. Like, or doom scroll when I'm on the shitter and bored. I'm only on social media when I'm on the shitter. This is what I'm fucking realizing right now. I'm that bored when I'm taking a shit. But like, oh my god, chronically online people, dude. Not them, obviously. Like, the people they're talking about are just like the chronically online people that have nothing going for them.
Like being policed, who I follow, already lost a friend I consider close because they didn't like Rev. Only time I accept it is if the person is truly disgusting, not because of political preference. Sad I cared about them, but guess whatever. Then Akatsuki.
Like, yeah, like who gives a shit what your political preference is? Like, who cares? You can be friends with people who you're not politically aligned with. That's fine. The issue is when you make your politics your entire personality. Like, I'm not like... I don't even need to admit this. There's a fucking literal video and a live stream. There's a video and a live stream of me with a MAGA hat on, covering like the election the night of, seeing the votes in the polls and all that shit with a MAGA hat on. I own two actual MAGA hats from them. I own 2 other hats that are MAGA equivalent, not from specifically Donald Trump's actual like store, but from a Republican equivalent store. And I have the black MAGA hat from Brandon Tatum, Officer Tatum. If y'all like don't know who that is, it's Officer Tatum on YouTube. Like, so yeah, like. And there's people who like don't interact with me and like unfriended me on Discord because of it, and I know it's because of that. And honestly, I genuinely don't care, because I'm gonna be real with you. If it bothers you that much, I most likely won't enjoy associating or conversing with you in general, because realistically, you're just probably gonna complain all the time about something stupid.
He says, I'm sorry to hear that. Me too. I hate when people try to police me. With that person was even reasonable.
Yeah.
They told me to unfollow the other VTuber. I said that I would if what they said was true. But when I went to check, everything they said was a lie. VTuber Rosie Belnu has also been going through all this sort of stuff.
This one was even more wild to me. Like, really, Rosie of all people, you're gonna go like after Rosie? She is so unproblematic. She doesn't even do anything. She reacts to... She's so sweet and kind, and like, bruh. Like, she's one of the kindest YouTube souls I've ever seen. I'm subscribed to her on YouTube and whatnot. Like, I've seen her content. I'm subscribed to her. And she's so sweet. Like, she's just the sweetest little cow. And to like sit here and like try to like say that they're like some fucking... Like, it's stupid. It's stupid.
She says, this is why it's hard to ever speak about anything. My side, quote unquote, is don't bully people. You can choose your side, but you can't corner people into being in your war.
Yeah.
I'm assumed to be regurgitating someone else's opinion that's in a war I was never a part of. I've been constantly harassed with DMs on different platforms for over a week now. I want to be done.
That's so fucking stupid.
Try to share info when I need to make others aware. It's a lose-lose situation humoring this at all. Stay safe. Rosie, including a number of DMs that someone sent her with a bunch of accusations towards Kirsha and no evidence for any of them. Kirsha responds, saying, I am sorry you're having to deal with people like this on my behalf, but I still thank you for having spoken out against the harassment I've been facing. Hopefully they will leave you alone instead of continuing the struggle session. And Rosie says, you didn't force them to harass me at all, so please don't apologize. I hope I didn't imply it was you at fault for what someone else is saying. I did feel it was something after days of people being extremely irrational that I should just show an example of how nutty people have gotten. I
feel like neither of them should apologize, but I understand why Kirsha is apologizing. Kirsha is not apologizing because she thinks that she got Rosie Belmu involved. She's apologizing because Rosie is literally just a bystander casualty of this stupid fucking war, like she put it. She's literally just a side casualty, and Like that's why Kirsche is apologizing, because realistically, Rosie shouldn't be getting harassed for this type of shit. It's so stupid. She's so sweet. She's so fucking like, bro. Like,
You're concerned for me though.
it's like when people go after fucking Doki Bird or Iron Mouse. It's like they're like some of the sweetest fucking people out there, and it's like, oh, really? You're gonna go after them? That's not gonna end well. Trust me, it won't. I've seen it.
People constantly pick tactics that only make them look terrible to everyone else. Like in their little inner circles on Blue Sky or whatever, they're like, "Oh yeah, you sure showed them." But to 99% of people,
Yeah.
probably more than 99% actually.
Okay, I'm glad he brought up Blue Sky, because I completely I made a statement as well. Like, they go to Blue Sky. They make this massive statement that they're leaving X. They go to Blue Sky only to then come back like 2 days later. Is all I'm gonna say.
Looking at what happens,
All I'm gonna say.
these people are just making themselves look like extremist freaks. I talked to Rosie briefly about this stuff, and I gotta say, Rosie seems like an extremely nice and kind person.
Yeah,
You're,
she's
trying
like
to
so
like
fucking
I said,
nice.
you
Like,
guys are just making yourselves.
this is on par with like Cinder targeting Silvervale for no reason. Like, what? The nicest people are the ones getting like.
Look,
It's funny because they don't go after like. It's funny because the moment they go after someone that will actually has the like. I don't want to say it like that. Someone who will like respond the way they respond back to them. They flee. They flee. They flee like cockroaches, because that's what they are.
bad with
They're
all
nothing
this
but the
stuff.
cockroaches of
I've also
society.
received a number of DMs with this person trying to like accuse Kirsche of things and guilt trip / intimidate Rosie into.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
Otherwise, it seems like you are willfully ignorant to far-right extremism in order to implicitly support it. If you are far-right and chose to work with gamers,
It seems more like you're just trying to convince, quote unquote, convince someone to become extremely far left. Because this is so stupid. Also, GamerSups is owned by Jay Schlatt and Smitty. I find it so fucking fascinating that these people will actively be like, you're working with GamerSups. What would they do if they found out? They'd give her a fucking pat on the back. Have you not seen Jay Schlatt or Smitty's fucking content? Jay Schlatt's offensive as fuck, and Smitty doesn't give two shits. Like, go watch any of their videos and you'll fucking see what I'm talking about. Like, it's wild.
subs, but want to hide it. Bold. Then your best bet is ignoring this message once you read it. If you are not far right, you will probably try to hear this out. If you are far right,
I would have just blocked this person instantly.
Run away. When you've been so willing to be confrontational to anyone and everybody before my message on this same topic. This is in reference.
This is cringe.
To Rosie putting out one of the most mild takes ever in response to VTuber Rin Penrose making a public statement saying that she doesn't want to be an affiliate.
Oh, this, yeah,
at the time.
This is how I know you did absolutely zero fucking research into GamerSups whatsoever. You have an issue with what Kirsche says. Have you never seen a Jay Schlatt video? Have you never seen Smitty playing with his friends? Have you never seen a fucking Goons video? Like, what? Like, dude, these... I feel like these people think that GamerSups is owned by the most left-leaning fucking people out there, when it's not. It's owned by the most I don't give a fuck people on the planet.
The harassment campaign against Kirsche, so it was very
so stupid.
And like I said, Rosie put out an extremely mild take, just basically saying that, like,
if I ever get GamerSups, I highly doubt I'll ever fucking get a GamerSups thing. If I ever do, I know what I'm fucking naming my fucking thing. If I do, I am literally naming my shit fucking MAGA, and the thing's gonna be Make Anime Great Again. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Make Anime Great Again, and it's gonna be me with, and it's gonna be I want it to be the most fucking
crazy now. But yeah, then Rosie gets messages like this from
I wanted to offend as many left-leaning nut jobs as possible.
people that are trying to shame her for saying that. And like, the phrasing here is so freaking manipulative.
It's
Oh,
also
if you know
fucking
what I'm saying,
terrible.
literally, you're far right. If you're not far right, you're gonna hear me out. And like, what the frick, man? No one is obligated to respond to anyone in their DMs, especially when they're acting like a freaking terminally
Oh my god, dude.
She's not far right. She's.
I didn't even know Rosie Bell had a fucking
Far
gamer
away
subs
from
thing.
you.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
know, really clever. Round of applause for Hirohei. Another example of many.
Golf
and
clap,
there's
golf clap.
plenty that we're not going to be talking about in this video. This is just like an overview of what's been going on. But hopefully you're familiar with the cat, aka cat in chat, aka Catliante thing that we've been talking about here on the channel the last few days. But if not, if you don't know what that's about, it's fine too. You'll see.
Oh, is this the chick that's like trying to go after Doki? Never
what
mind.
I'm getting at in a second, because Rosie had responded to Alicia here and said, I'm sorry this happened. At this point, I feel like we just got to inform people she is grifting the VTuber drama, referring to Kat, after she used to do content creator advice on TikTok and found this to be more profitable, and that's the end goal. If it's for profit, she'll move on to something else if this doesn't get her traction. The reason I'm showing you this now is because Rosie got a response from this person who's like, oh, she's grifting, but not Kirsha? Cool. This is completely unrelated to Kirsha.
This has nothing to do with Kirsha.
These people still like gonna go freaking stalk Rosie's tweets and bring it up here.
Oh my god, this is sad.
It look good. It doesn't. You look freaking weird. So yeah, that's some of what's been going on lately. Let me know what you think about.
Oh my god.
In the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in, and all the best to everyone out there. Stay safe, guys. A lot of crazies. My gosh.
Yeah, there are. Oh, there's more shit.
And if you enjoyed my coverage,
okay, like, comment, subscribe. Yes, like, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz, like always. But go give Rosie a follow and a sub if you haven't. She's such a kind soul. She like Silvervale and Kirsha do not deserve this kind of hate. I will be real with you. Like, they don't. It's so stupid. And if you guys want to go see the original video, here it is here. YouTube. Shit. Whatever. But yeah, like, I don't get it. Like I keep stating, VTubers are the punching bags right now of like the streaming community. And I don't know why these people genuinely just want to go after VTubers. And it sucks even more when other VTubers start attacking each other. And it's like, brother, like, we're already getting enough shit as it is from the normies. Now we have to fucking see it from our own communities as well. Like, this is probably why I don't fucking try to associate that much on social media or interact with people. Because this is just such a pain in the ass, dude. Like, holy fuck. But anyways, like I said earlier, like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jizz. And I will catch you all next one later. Holy shit. Talk about a professional victim here. What the fuck are these comments even?